Hi, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
Sorry for the confusion. If you're just tuning in now or you're still trying to find us and you're not hearing us yet, I still apologize. We will get that new software figured out,
Hey,
but for
Amy, what
now,
are people listening to?
yes, we're gonna. Well, I do want to prep. We're doing the whole recording via live stream this
Yes,
time.
we start off by confusing a lot of our listeners
So
from the get go.
I'm going to start with our normal introduction.
Yes, go for it.
You are listening to and watching maybe the Food Scientist Podcast. I am your host, Amy Zajac. I am here with Brian Pierce
Hello, everyone.
and Danny Sussman.
Everything's just fine and dandy.
And since we are doing the whole podcast recording, we'll start with a breakdown of what will be coming up.
All right.
We have our normal food experiences and food news to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll move on to some Japanese Kit Kat perennial favorites.
All right. We'll see.
There are so
These
many
are some
different
unique flavors this week.
Then we have the return of Durian.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Times 2.
I don't know why.
And what's great about
and
this
salty
is our new podcast format. We have not tasted these yet.
No.
You will hear us taste them.
you
live.
might see and hear Amy throw up.
And that's not it. We have Goldfish Grams. And
Mhm.
before we get started, you've obviously found us on YouTube if you're watching. If you're listening, find us on YouTube. And also follow us on all the other social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're on them all.
This is a great time if you have not checked out our YouTube page, because we still get hundreds and hundreds of downloads every week. But yeah, we do a lot with our YouTube. So find us there, watch us, join in the fun. And yeah,
For listening only, you
Highly
can find
recommended.
us on all the podcast apps, and we will soon be on Pandora.
yes, we just got approved for Pandora. So that's exciting.
That's super exciting. That
Mhm.
means some unsuspecting people will find us because they have some very strange taste.
Yeah, you never know what
Yeah.
you'll find there.
So
what
that-
happens if Pandora suggests us?
That should be fun.
Yeah, welcome.
Oh,
Okay.
hey, Heather found us. She was in we had an original chat room set up, and technical difficulties. So that's what Amy was talking about up top.
So moving on, let's move on to food experiences. And I'm going to look to
Yeah.
you guys because I don't
Mhm.
have much to say this week there.
You go first.
Mine is like an experience, but I might have even talked about this on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But I recently had a couple of experiences related to vending machines.
Yes.
Ooh,
Mhm.
vending
How do you
machines.
choose what food you get in a vending machine?
Well, you got to look at the price, and like sometimes there's a larger size of things that you
Mhm.
don't normally get.
That's not what I do.
And what you have
Okay.
a taste for?
Right?
Mhm.
Not what I do either.
All
But
right.
also, if one is
Yeah,
looking
what
like
I
Oh,
that
if one
color-
what
looks
I-
like it's gonna
I
fall
shop
off, yeah.
solely on where
Mhm.
I think I have the greatest chance of
Right.
getting 2 or maybe 3.
what if none of them look like
3. How many times
3.
you got 3?
That happened in my house this past week.
Your
That's-
house?
You
is a
have a
vending
vending machine in your house?
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't
But
me.
you said it
But
happened
someone
in your
came
house.
home with 3
Oh,
bags
okay. I
with
thought-
with 3 bags of reduced fat Doritos, and I'm like, why are there
The new diet plan: put a vending machine in your house.
yeah, like why are there 3 bags of reduced fat Doritos? Oh, it was set up so that 3 would like there was a bunch I could tell, and I'm like, oh
I got
teach
3
people
once
so well.
myself
yeah.
because the bag could come out and then got caught,
Mm-hmm.
and so then I lightly tapped on the thing, and it spun so much it spit out that plus 2 more.
I once worked in a place. I'm not going to say which of my past employers it was,
Mhm.
but they have the little laser that detects if something falls.
Yes.
And the spirals are spaced based on what is in there,
Mhm.
right? Like you need a wider spiral for like a bag of chips than you would a candy bar. Well, the Reese's cups were in the holder for the chips. So what would happen is they would, when you bought them, they would slide out. They would go all the way out, hit the glass, slide down the glass, and not trip the laser.
Oh.
So if you opened the door immediately, that would trip the laser. But if you
Mhm.
were smart and you sat back and just waited, a second one would come out and hit the glass, and then it thinks, "Ooh, I dispensed 2 and it didn't set it off," and it would give you
Yeah,
your
just keep
money
going.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
And then I'm like, I could do this every day, and then I'm like, at what point am I going to lose my job over?
Yeah.
Scamming
That would be the worst
vending
HR
machine,
meeting
yeah.
ever.
We've noticed that there's no peanut butter cups and no money, and you've gained 40 pounds.
Well, that's
So we
a
check
third-party
the
vendor
tape.
anyway. It's not your work. You're stealing from it. Someone else.
Well, one of the places I used to work at in a different building, we had a vending machine that was kind of like gambling. It was hit or miss. It was for pop or other places in the
Soda.
country, soda
Or Coke, if you're
or
from
Coke.
the South.
Yep. Sometimes it would give you none, which
Mhm.
was horrible. Sometimes it would give you your one.
Mhm.
Sometimes it would give you 2 or 3.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like it would catch up to what it hadn't released.
we had a soda machine too.
Oh.
I used to go in
yeah.
whenever somebody wouldn't get one, and then I'd go in myself and I'd get 2.
We had a
It's
soda
like lottery
machine.
tickets.
We had
Yeah,
a soda
could've lost,
machine
yeah.
that also the sensor wasn't good, and so usually the second one would trip it. But I found that if you pulled the cans out as fast as they were falling, then it never had the collision that would set off the
Ooh.
This
sensor.
was the
There's
difficult
scams
thing.
going
I'm
on.
totally gonna lose my job over vending
Because
machine
these were the
scamming.
20-ounce bottles, and
Yeah.
they would come out 2 at a time.
How would you carry all of them back to your office?
Well, just 2.
Oh,
But it would
Or
be
you-
very hard to open up
know,
the
Bring
thing.
a cart.
The where you grab it
Mhm.
with 2 of them there. I had to learn an art of figuring that out, but I learned it.
so I'd actually have never
I gotta
gotten
get
2 from my vending machine at work, but the one with that soda, they actually had like one of those little like mini fridges in that break room. So like I would end up having to put all these cans of Mountain Dew
Yep.
into the mini fridge, and so that's how you know it was a long time ago because I gave up Mountain Dew like a decade
Yeah.
ago. Anyways, so I have to
I
tell the
don't
office,
drink soda at all because it's too unhealthy. But
Yeah,
that's just me.
right?
Yeah, Brian the health.
I am pretty healthy.
I would
yeah.
just tell the
Tried the
office,
burger salad?
you know, lots of Mountain Dew in the fridge. Go help yourself. So that's my food experience. It's not an experience at all.
Hey, Slap and Anita
job.
found us in the chat too. Hey, I have an experience that.
Am I
Please-
going to be ashamed of you?
No, you might enjoy it, but
Oh, so you
but
suffer?
that's not going to valid. No,
Oh.
you're going to probably say so what, and that's going to make me feel like I know I made a bad life choice.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. So I'm an adult, right?
Sure.
Like, and I
Kind
can
of.
do what I want.
Kind of.
Hold on. How much do you like it when we just say good boy?
I like that. It
Okay.
makes me know that I'm a good boy.
Okay,
Like,
so maybe not so much of an
okay, I
adult.
don't know. So okay, last week I talked about how I maybe need to go into gas stations more often because I just discovered the For Real
Yeah.
milkshakes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so this week I went into the gas station.
Oh, twice.
Again?
Yeah, I did. I was like, I'm
Wow.
just gonna see. Now, gas stations, they always have your convenience store food. Then they have the staples of like coffee.
Look at you talking like you're an expert.
Oh,
You've been in one
okay,
twice.
I know. That wasn't my second time in a gas station. I just, since you can pay at the pump, why not? But yeah, they have the convenience food, they have coffee, they have sandwiches, hot
Mhm.
dogs. And what's the other staple you always find at a gas station?
Burritos, hot
Yeah,
dogs,
I
pizza.
said that. Yep,
Soda,
and
3-2 beer.
donuts.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this was about
Oh,
5
yeah.
o'clock. Oh yeah, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and 2 for $1.50 glazed donuts.
Sounds
Raised or
good
cake?
to me.
Raised.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm like,
If that was cake, it would have been dinner
well,
for me.
I was like, I have $3 lonely in my wallet. Let me just buy 4 glazed donuts. And I go up and they were only $2 because it was after 5 o'clock. They were only 50 cents. So I have 4 donuts and,
And a
I'm
dollar.
thinking, and $1. Yeah, bonus. And I'm thinking, all of these they're going to go stale by the time I got to eat one right now.
How many
right?
did you eat?
I bought 4. So
I know that.
yeah, let me tell my story.
Okay.
So I ate one.
Mhm.
And I'm
In the
driving.
c- is this
I'm
like
driving.
at
Yeah,
the
in the car.
Okay.
No, in my car. So I'm eating one, and traffic was kind of slow, so I ate 2. And at that point, I was like, oh, it's so close to dinner. This is not a snack anymore. This is my meal. So I ate a 3rd one, and then I couldn't just leave one there, so I ate all 4.
Before you got home? Nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
How-
See, I made a bad choice.
How hard did you nap when you got home?
No, I'm not 4 donuts. That's a warm up for me if I
They
wanted it.
They were raised. They're basically air.
Yeah, but they were good. They were $2 for 4 donuts. Yeah, Homer Simpson would have loved that deal. Oh, yeah. So that was my experience this week.
Okay.
So it's news time.
It's news time. What news have you got?
No.
Because I have none again.
Okay. Thanks for showing up prepared.
She's
Andy.
the host.
Okay.
I
Really?
was on vacation.
Well, speaking of cartoons,
Mm-hmm.
there is a new beer that is being made in a brewery in Columbus, Ohio.
Oh boy.
I don't know if either of you heard of this. It's Yabba Dabba Brew.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it is beer based on Cocoa Pebbles.
Okay, that's better than like Fred Flintstone because I was thinking about his bare feet, and I was like,
No, they wouldn't make a beer that tastes like Fred
because all
Flintstone's
of them
feet.
were barefoot. I was
I
like,
know,
oh
let's
god, it
make
tastes
beer
like feet.
taste like feet.
It kind of does.
What?
Some beer does.
Some can, yeah. But when you drink enough, you don't care.
I'm interested in trying this because I gotta say, at our state fair here, well, in the I love the mini donut beer.
Right?
That is good. That is
Yeah.
one of the good
I
ones.
liked it way more than I thought I would. There's more to it than just the rim of sugar and cinnamon on the glass. So this might be good.
It's just like a chocolate stout.
Yeah, well, and it says that it has a taste of marshmallow as well, and I'm
Well,
kind
Fruity
of
Alright.
Pebbles,
wondering
not chocolate.
how can you get that taste in a beer? Like I would think a marshmallow taste
Brian,
would
we've
kind
had
of
enough we had potato chips that tasted like
Yeah,
caviar.
but beer, it's gonna
I've had
mask the
s'mores
flavor.
beer.
But it didn't taste like marshmallows; it had a marshmallow in it, correct?
I just know it wasn't that good.
You
Actually.
know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Generally, when they say marshmallow flavored, what they really mean is vanilla.
That has to be it. And apparently, they had Fruity Pebbles last year, and it was very successful, which is why they're doing it again.
That sounds like a terrible beer.
Yeah, I don't know how that could fruit and beer.
No, I just
like,
want Fruity Pebbles.
yeah. But that's what I heard this week.
Okay.
Daniel, what do you have for news?
What
for
I have
us?
for news comes with a surprise.
Oh no!
Oh,
Are we jumping right into things here?
No,
Okay.
it's just a gift.
Oh.
Because I torture you guys, and
Oh, who do you torture?
this
You get tortured more, but I get
Yeah.
tortured too.
yeah.
He
Amy
overtalks.
takes a beating sometimes. She eats a
Verbally,
salad
she
and then
does.
like oh,
Tries to tell you about it.
never learns. Anyways,
Do you want me to talk about salad?
This-
I had salad while I was gone.
I'm sure you did.
You went to Las Vegas and you got a salad?
I hope it was
I
on a
want other
buffet.
things.
If she's gonna have a salad, she may as well have it. at a
Why would
buffet.
you go to a buffet and eat a salad? Who are you?
Well, she's Amy.
You are not my food soulmate.
No, I mean,
She is Amy.
She
That
is
one
Amy.
surprised me.
at
that-
least if
okay.
you're gonna have a salad, at least like have prime rib and all other stuff available.
I had it as a late night snack.
So, anyways,
You had salad as a late night
that's not a snack.
Why am I just exasperated this early in the show?
Why did I bring this up? So
See, this is
so
what you
this
do. But
past
no,
week
I want
is-
you to be nice, so I'll be quiet.
this past week is one of the greatest weeks of the year,
Oh, post clearance Easter.
post clearance Easter, and so I got each of you a
Yeah.
little something.
No,
Oh.
wait.
It is believe it or not, it's a giant peep, but it's not a giant peep. It's actually a 5-ounce peep shaped chocolate.
Okay.
So it looks like a
All
peep,
right.
but it's not a peep. It's chocolate. And I knew that I would have exactly that reaction. You would see a giant peep.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be just a covered in sugar mess.
No, it's a chocolate peep bunny, which makes 0 sense, which is why they were plentiful on clearance today. So
And I'll just say this.
That bunny was hopping, just so you know what I was doing.
Sometimes if you are watching a replay of this on YouTube and the chat isn't showing up for some reason, you see me waving, that's because someone is coming or going. So don't just think I'm having a little so yeah, this is interesting. I'll report back next week on the quality of this chocolate. I think it's
right.
going to be awful because peeps. But yeah, thank you very much.
You're
It's very
welcome. I
kind.
knew I could get that for you. So that's my news.
I feel like danger is coming. but
Now
yeah.
danger is here.
No, but we're starting off okay with the Japanese Kit
Yeah.
Kats.
Are we?
But let's tell
We'll
them,
see, yeah.
Daniel,
Yes.
what you brought for
These
us.
are
and from where.
very unique flavors.
These are very unique Japanese Kit Kat flavors. I'm gonna start out with this one. These are soy sauce Kit Kats.
all right.
These
Hmm.
are. Should I tell everyone at once?
Yeah.
We have miso soup Kit Kats.
Oh, Danny,
And-
or someone just did something.
We have
Oh,
tea Kit Kats.
Yeah, we
A-
got the tea tonight, folks. We got
a
the tea.
roasted tea.
What's
Oh.
wrong? You open it up and you're
all of them are in red except for this one. And sorry, there's 2 that are not in red. But it's weird. It's all red.
Oh well, Amy, just read the label and it tells you what it is, obviously.
Well,
You don't read Japanese?
Well, are some of these the regular and some
That's
of
a
these the
good
flavor?
question. I feel like I
The
feel like
red looks like the regular.
uh-huh. I agree.
Oh wait, I think I found one more so we can all.
it does taste like the regular Kit Kat.
Mm-hmm.
So our bag of which are those?
The tea,
All right. What kind of tea?
the roasted tea.
Roasted
This
tea.
is-
Here, because I
No,
found
this
a third
is
one.
soy sauce.
Or soy sauce. Okay. Oh no, it is the soy sauce.
Oh, and you know what?
Are you supposed to eat them with the chocolate?
It does say soy sauce. It does have a ×3, so
So does this one. Okay, so this is
there may
regular.
only be 3 in here. Regular Kit Kats, but 3 soy sauce
we have to
flavored
share
Kit
Save
Kats.
one. I'll share mine with you because these are going to be nasty.
Yeah, I'll set that aside, and I'll keep the regular one in front of me.
Brian, are you and I tasting these
I'm
together?
tasting it
Yeah.
too.
No, together.
Oh,
Yeah.
As soulmates.
Yes. If you hurry, we are.
which one is this again? The
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
It doesn't smell awful. It smells
No, it
sweet.
doesn't.
All right, let's go for it.
It smells very sweet.
Soy can be sweet.
This this makes me think if there were a gravy flavored Kit Kat, it would taste like similar.
Yeah, it's mostly white chocolate, but
Mhm.
with a little something extra.
Yeah, just a
Definitely
little
mostly.
something. It's not like you can't have too much, otherwise the soy flavor would overpower everything.
Excuse me, I'm gonna cough. I don't know that.
I've never had anything quite like
I
that
don't know what
before.
that is.
It makes me wonder how it would taste with like milk chocolate or dark chocolate. I feel like that might have been the better choice.
Okay, I think these are dark chocolate, and then I'm trying to find the special ones. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go.
And these must be the
These are
Miso
the
soup?
miso soup, and
Here you go. There should be one more.
we're
I will
ready.
share this one with you as well.
Yes, thank you.
I will have an extra.
You notice
So-
I'm stockpiling up the regular chocolate ones in front of me.
You know how to play the
One back.
game. All right, there you go. Wait.
This is
Oh,
miso.
okay. This is It also smells very sweet. I just smelled the microphone. I don't whatever.
I don't like this one as much.
I don't like it as much. It's a little bitter.
I like miso soup.
Oh,
I like miso flavor,
it kind of hit me there when I swallowed it.
and I like that better than soy sauce usually. But on the Kit Kat,
Me so conflicted about this.
No.
The miso
no.
joke.
No.
I didn't go with me so
No.
horny.
oh,
I
Danny,
tried to
we
stop
can't
him.
Edit that out of the live.
No. Oh, I just got hit with it.
Mhm.
It was mostly
Yeah. It gets you when you're not expecting it.
it was mostly white chocolate,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Suddenly, just out of nowhere, sneak attack.
Do you think the flavors in the chocolate or in the
it's in the
filling of the
wafers.
wafer? Yeah.
Yep. It like the in between. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the filling. And now
Oh, this is
these.
times 3. I'm like, these don't.
No, this is a whole package of Hojita roasted tea,
Now, what we have noticed about a lot of
and these I brought back from Spain.
yeah,
the
a
others I
lot
got
a lot
here
of
in
Japanese
Minnesota.
Kit Kats are very sweet. We can't take Danny anywhere. We have families that listen. We have people that say, "I listen with my 2-year-old."
I've only really.
Oh,
been-
these are strong.
these are.
Like that, like barely cracking the wrapper. These are the tea.
This has an aroma that doesn't smell like tea, but reminds me of something.
This tastes like tea. This is a cup of tea.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Are you allergic?
Possibly.
I love this.
This really reminds me of a.
I don't. Mm-mm. No.
It's
It's not
roasted
bad.
tea.
I don't.
yeah.
I don't want to be drinking this. I don't want to be eating this.
Do you like fancy teas?
Not. I like some teas, but not this. No, not. I'm not fancy like that. This is roasted tea.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it says. But there's a flavor and aroma reminiscent of something else, and it's bugging me that I can't.
It's
place
kind
it.
of like it's a very
Along
earthy,
the lines of an Earl. Would you say Earl Grey? No,
an
not
earthy-
necessarily.
No.
It's a very earthy tea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like
I
drinking
mean-
in the earth.
This is definitely not one that you just steep. This is one where you ate the leaves too.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Are we playing our game with this, or are we playing? We're playing with the other
Let's play
later.
with the
Are we?
others.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine because I don't know.
I don't want to move on though, guys.
I know you don't want to move on.
Do you not
because
want to move on because you know what's next? or do
She
you not
knows
wanna
what's
be-
next, and she's dreading it more than I am for once.
When I tasted candy flavored like this, I thought I was gonna vomit.
I want to talk about this for a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Are there
Yeah,
other
sure.
beverages you think would make good Kit Kats?
I think Coca-Cola would work.
When I think if you like coffee would.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
When I was in Spain, where I got these, they had a pack of like 6 or 7 different types of green tea Kit Kats.
Say
Mhm.
vodka. They done the sake. They could do vodka.
Yeah, they have like,
yes.
and they have like 7 or 8 different sakes too, like the
Mhm.
different varieties. I don't know how Kit Kats can be so like like
like, is there really
discerning.
that much of a difference in the flavor
I
for them
think
to
they
make
could
it?
do a grape crush.
oh yeah. I wonder if you could do wine flavored. I mean, because it would be
Well,
the same thing.
they did the sake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So absolutely they could do that. Yeah, this I'm trying to think like another beverage that would work, and I like a hot chocolate. I think a
yeah.
cocoa. I think
But
would be
that's
good.
like chocolate.
But if you had like
No, it'd have like
cocoa,
the marshmallow
Mhm.
added.
Maybe.
yeah, I think that could be a good winter Kit Kat. Yeah.
Now.
I'm
So
gonna cry, guys.
Okay.
One of these.
So durian candy, if you have not find the video that we did where we tasted durian candy,
durian in its fresh form is a Southeast Asian delicacy.
it's a fruit.
Yes, and it is known for its pungent odor.
Yes.
To the point that it's banned in many public places.
Yes, you cannot ride any
transit.
mass transit in the Philippines or any. Yeah, there are signs that say no durian, no loud music, no smoking, no durian.
I'm laughing at the difference in ingredients between these two.
So we have two types of durian chips.
Yeah.
We have the classic salty, and you
then the
know
sweet, mellow.
you're pungent when the other one is advertised as the mellow sweet.
Now this is what I find interesting. This is a fruit, and it is the main 93% of this is durian. When you look at the vitamins, there's no nutritional value in terms of vitamins here, even though it's
no
a fruit.
Cholesterol.
There
It
is no
says so.
cholesterol. So there's that. And it says after open should throw away.
Without even.
Oh no,
eating.
should store in a cold and dry place. I
Yeah,
misread that.
After open should store in cool and dry place.
But the ingredients are durian, sugar, palm oil, or durian salt and palm oil.
And the good news is that the package
There's
says
good news.
Yeah, there's 3 servings per container.
No, there's like
So I'm gonna open this.
no
up.
servings per
That's-
container.
Wait, I need to address the chat. Heather, you love durian, or you love the Kit Kat that you referenced, which
or you'll love that we're doing this, and it's going to be funny.
because some people do love durian. They think it tastes like butterscotch. My taste buds do not go with that route.
Mine really do not.
Okay, these might not be awful. They don't smell nearly as bad as
Candy
the.
didn't smell bad until we started eating it.
Oh, that's right. It kind of tasted like garlic, onions, feet, but the candy.
The candy
so
tasted
we
like
have-
vomit.
The first one will be the salty durian chips.
Okay, salty. Okay.
The classic.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a Kit Kat ready.
Oh. I'm not getting flavor. I feel like it might sneak up on me though.
I like the crunchy texture of this.
It's a unique texture. It's very smooth, like greasy
Mhm.
smooth.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm not okay. These aren't terrible.
they're not as
Oh.
bad as the candy, but the flavor is sneaking up on me.
Yeah, the flavor is definitely sneaking up on me as I eat it, but it's not in an unpleasant way.
I don't have a
Just
lot
for
of
me.
flavor.
I kind of like it. I'm gonna have another one.
Oh my god, you can eat them.
I'll have another one.
And while Brian is having another one, I'm gonna have the mellow sweet ones.
That's interesting. I mean, the durian candy was so strong, and these, they must know that.
This is definitely better than the candy for me.
Oh, this has giant pieces of sugar on it too.
And this is the mellow,
Even
the
though it's
sweet.
only like 4 or 5% sugar.
This has a good sugar.
This is a good amount of sugar on them. It's definitely not like a Peep that's just saturated with sugar. It's
I'm gonna say this has redeemed durian to me.
no, not for me because there still is that faint taste of dirty
And
laundry.
there's that aftertaste, but it is so much better than the candy.
It
for
is
me.
so much better. Ooh,
But yeah, it comes.
that aftertaste is
Oh yeah, there it is.
Mhm.
yeah.
I have my
Ooh.
Kit Kat prepared.
You know what I will say about this?
I need something. Thank you.
The taste in my mouth is bad, but I like. Do you ever have that moment when you realize your breath is horrible?
Durian
I have
does
it
that
right
to you.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just realized that like if I walked up to somebody and talked to them, they would think I was breathing fire upon them and have the worst dental hygiene of anyone they've ever met.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I would eat that again though.
I'm not.
I would eat it, but I wouldn't buy it. So at a party, I would take some. I would
I
not.
wouldn't.
I would not choose to buy them though.
If in a dare, I was This is what
Dare?
if someone dared me to eat durian, I would accept it, knowing this would be my out.
What if they wanted you to just eat the raw fruit?
I would be like, I didn't agree to that. I just said I would eat durian. I didn't agree to which form because I'm eating the sweet.
You went from I would eat these again to if I were dared, I would
I'm
eat
just
these
saying,
again.
like here's the thing. Here's what you do, right? Because this is the kind of like better I am. If like we had a competition
Mhm.
between me and a stranger, like or like an acquaintance, who I would be mad at because if they listened to the podcast, they wouldn't do this. So someone who doesn't listen to the podcast, like let's arm wrestle. Loser has to eat durian, right? I would make them eat the real thing if I won, because they
Okay.
wouldn't know that these
You would-
exist. But if I lost, this is what I would
How
go
would you
to.
get them to agree to that though?
Well, I just said we're just agreeing to eat durian. We're not being specific.
Okay,
But
all
if I
right.
said, if somebody said they were going to, for example, let's pick a different fruit, eat banana, I would assume they meant the actual fruit,
Well,
and not a
that's-
banana flavored
And
thing.
that's why
Otherwise, you would say banana flavor.
you don't assume. And I would eat banana chips.
I think legally, if he were taken to court over that, I think he would win.
Yeah,
But it's not durian product; it's durian. He said.
This is durian.
So
Specificity is your
No,
friend.
I mean this is mostly durian. So this has redeemed durian somewhat to me, where it's not just the most disgusting thing I've ever heard of in my life.
I think it's actually. I think our listeners should have learned from that too. If they're gonna do bets where loser eats durian, this is your thing.
Some people genuinely like durian.
They
though.
do, yeah,
That's
that is,
true.
yeah.
No, they don't.
Heather,
it doesn't need
yeah,
to be in
loves it.
chips. It doesn't need to be in candy, but any of that will taste good to them as well.
And there's probably people
Mhm.
that don't bet on everything.
Well,
Yeah.
probably.
Probably we wouldn't know them.
But I'm the host. I like treats,
I
so
bet you're wrong.
I'll bet you durian.
I'll bet you durian that you're wrong.
So, do we have any more to say about durian?
Okay, where can people buy these? Did we look that up?
Yeah,
Are
where
these
did we get these?
available?
I got these from our friends at United Noodle.
Okay, so an international grocery store they were
You're in the
purchased
Twin
at
Cities,
here.
yeah.
So so you should be able to find these. Oh gosh, okay. In the chat, wait. In the chat, Heather, you like straight up durian, the fruit?
She does.
Wow. Okay, that's intense. So
I would agree.
Good
The
for
dried
you.
sweet one is my favorite of the durian I've had.
I don't know. This one was the most inoffensive to me though, because this one it was sweeter. I liked it initially, but the aftertaste got me more.
It was also the second one. So
Maybe that could be too.
So you think the sweet is like the trap food?
I feel like it might be. I
It
feel like
lures
might
you
be.
in with the sweet sugar, and then it just like punches you in the gut.
But for people whose taste buds make that taste like butterscotch, that would be great having that sugar on top of the butterscotch flavor.
My dad was like a special ed teacher
Mhm.
in the Bronx, and they once had a student. She was a teenage girl, and what she would do is she would flirt with the boys until she got them close, and then she would just like beat them until like just beat them up and send them to the hospital. These sweet durians might have some parallel.
Now I want to
All
make a music group called Sweet Durians.
I suppose you
Good
would.
luck
Yeah.
with that.
I was going to say improv group, but that's as ubiquitous.
All right. Okay. I don't know what we have
Okay,
coming
so
up.
We
here.
have coming up now is there's some new. I don't know if these are new. or
Oh,
not,
those aren't new.
but we haven't had
Goldfish
them.
grams.
Goldfish grams.
Mm-hmm.
We have vanilla cupcake.
Okay. That sounds good.
Not in. I haven't found the new s'more Oreos yet, but we have the s'more.
The returning s'more
Goldfish.
Oreos. you
Yes,
mean.
the s'moreos. I found out why they don't call them s'moreos. Apparently, that trademark is taken by someone else.
Huh.
Yeah, I should have looked that
How?
up.
Not Oreos.
I know,
not
right?
s'mores?
Who could?
Who
How
could
could
be
they not? Who
s'moreo?
could beat them to that?
And then finally,
Should have been me because I came up with that term.
the third thing that we'll have, because we'll play our game with these, is not another Goldfish gram.
Okay.
But this is another peace offering to Brian. They
Scooby
are
snacks.
Scooby Doo!
Scooby snacks.
Wait, these aren't dog treats?
These are Scooby Doo graham cracker sticks, cinnamon flavored. So these look like Scooby snacks, but made for
I might have
people.
had
Zoinks.
these before, the vanilla cupcake. But at
Hey,
least it's not
Caroline.
birthday cake, right? Because everything does birthday cake flavor.
Just in
So-
time for the Scooby snacks.
So
I'm excited for these. I didn't know these were a thing.
I didn't.
And we're
either.
sure they aren't dog treats because
They're
I
not
know
dog-
you.
They are not dog
Okay.
treats. They're made
If
with.
they were dog treats, would it matter?
They're made
If they
with.
taste good, I guess not.
They're made with whole grain.
Oh, Amy, they have cinnamon. Don't die.
She'll
I'll
just.
try not to.
Okay.
So which one are we eating first? It looks like we're having the vanilla cupcake.
All right.
First.
Yep, we are.
Oh, you said I was a good boy, and now I got snacks.
Yeah, I said you're good. I was gonna
Aw.
just toss you them.
You should have put them on my nose and see if I could catch them.
We'll do that after the podcast.
Okay. These are the vanilla cupcake.
Pass the s'mores, please.
All right, the vanilla cupcake. A little bland.
You know what's weird about these? They're goldfish, but they're not shaped like the goldfish crackers. They're goldfish like cookies that are flat on one side.
Ooh,
That's weird to me.
I want to
Okay.
pour milk in this.
Ooh, I want to put milk in those too. Oh, ooh.
Show them what it looks like in the package, maybe.
And we will have pictures on social media for
Yes.
those of you not watching.
Yeah, for those of
the
you
chat.
listening. You gotta pull this.
So what do you think of the vanilla cupcake, Brian?
Okay, I'm trying to think of what they remind me of because
Vanilla
there's
wafers.
something. Yes, there you go. There you go. Good boy.
Kind of.
Yeah, they're like-
Yeah, I'm getting a vanilla wafer flavor from them. I need a handful of
Little
this here.
marshmallows are little fish shaped, sort of.
The marshmallows shaped like fish?
Are these?
Oh, they are.
So they're talking about
Look what I'm making a sandwich.
the goldfish s'mores have goldfish, like the graham ones, graham goldfish, chocolate goldfish,
And
And
fish
then-
marshmallows.
and they're little like cereal.
No, you're eating them one at a time. You're making sandwiches. I'm. Nom.
I
They have-
decided I needed like 4 of the marshmallows to 2 of the crackers to be
Yeah,
ideal.
the marshmallows, they're little fish-shaped marshmallows,
Mhm,
and they are tiny little things.
mhm.
They're like the bait that the other ones eat.
Ooh,
I would so eat this as cereal.
yeah, that would be really good. I want a bowl and milk right now. Do you know there was something going on recently? Side note:
Mhm.
someone on Reddit was talking about how great it is to pour water on cereal. What are your thoughts on
Why?
that?
That's called oatmeal.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me at all.
I'm trying to imagine like water with cornflakes or something.
Yeah, just way too bland. You need something a little thicker.
I
Even
mean,
like with fruity pebbles or something, it's just
I mean, is it really that different
Yeah,
from skim milk?
mm-mm. Not that much different, I guess. But when are you drinking skim milk?
Oh, that's what I was raised
Yeah.
on.
Oh, that's right. You had a deprived
I
childhood. I
was raised
forgot.
on 2%.
Yeah, and you know, milk
1%
fats,
here. We covered the bases.
milk fats don't always agree with me, so skim milk.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not a big cereal eater. Probably because I wasn't allowed sugar cereals,
Mhm.
and I had skim milk. So
Mm.
really, like, where was the fun? I may as well have put water on Cheerios.
Ugh.
I'm just saying.
I had a friend who used to chide me for eating Frosted Flakes because they were in as healthy as cornflakes. But when she'd eat her cornflakes, she'd put like 3 or 4 teaspoons of sugar in it. And I'm like, well, that's not that different.
While we're talking about this, Brian is opening up.
The Scooby
The
snacks.
Scooby snacks.
Oh my gosh! And these are basically milk bone dog biscuits
That's why I kept asking, are these dog treats?
for humans.
They smell good.
They look just like dog treats. If you ever thought to yourself,
Wait, tell me when
They
to
do.
go.
They-
"Oh, Brian has one bounced on his nose," go. It's now on the floor.
Didn't work.
It got there. It got in the mouth.
They're shaped like little bones and they say Scooby.
Mhm. These are Scooby snacks.
They aren't dog treats.
No, they taste good. They taste like.
Okay, they're a little stale.
I'm gonna say the dog treats would be meat flavored.
I bought them today.
No, I think they taste like they're supposed to taste like, but they're little.
The sell by date is
Yeah.
November 23rd, 2019.
Yeah, I don't think they're old.
I think.
You think they're dry?
Mm-hmm.
Just like a milk bone. Really, dog treats are kind of dry.
I'll have
I'm
a
still
couple-
not convinced
I'll have
these
a
are
couple
for
more Scooby
humans.
snacks.
I'm convinced they're for humans.
These would be benefited by milk as well.
For sure.
Definitely, yeah.
What about Nutella?
Oh yeah, now you're talking.
Cookie
Now you're
butter.
talking.
Mm-hmm.
Nutella and cookie. Oh, have I ever told you about my double butter sandwich?
Mm-mm.
A double butter
Mhm,
sandwich?
yeah.
No, you have not.
Okay. Oh, it's
Of
amazing.
all
Okay.
of your crazy ideas.
I know. Okay. A double butter sandwich is amazing. It's you take 2 slices of bread, you put peanut butter on one, cookie butter on the other, grill them up. Oh, so good.
Grill it?
Well, put on the griddle.
Okay, do you put butter?
Like a
Do you like?
panini?
I don't put butter. That'd
You
be
don't-
triple butter
I know that would do like a grilled cheese, but with the 2 butters.
without cheese.
It would be a melt. No, but like you'd make a melt, like you put
When
the
you
Yeah.
butter on the
grilled
outside.
cheese, you
Fried.
butter the outside.
Yeah,
and
no,
spread
I
it.
don't do that. I just let it get the bread get a little toasted up and let everything get goopy in
And
there.
melt it in there.
Yeah. So very good. If you ever have cookie butter and peanut butter, make a double butter sandwich. I mean, you don't have to toast it up, but
I would
Yeah.
definitely griddle it and make it the triple
Yeah.
butter.
Do you ever put cookie butter in your sugar salad?
I have, yes. I also speaking of peanut butter sandwiches.
Wait, I want to go back to your
Oh,
double butter.
yeah.
I think that if you did like the Elvis version with
With a
some
banana?
sliced bananas in there, because his was
Oh
grilled, right?
yeah.
Because he did the grilled peanut butter and
Yeah.
banana, both cookie butter.
I love bananas, but sometimes the texture doesn't go with the sandwich.
You have to. It has to be super ripe and
Mhm.
super thin, so
yeah.
it's really soft.
Yeah, I think thin is the
I
yeah.
think what I would do actually, now that I think about it, is the peanut butter on one side, bananas in the middle, Nutella on the other side.
Wait, I'm sorry. We have to pause because we have a question here. What is cookie butter? So
Okay,
for
so we have-
everyone, if you know Biscoff cookies, you will find them on Delta airplanes.
They were
now.
so popular they had to start selling them in stores.
Yeah, well,
Mhm.
they always sold them in Europe. They were just never
Yeah,
sold in
there
the
you
Well,
go.
I
US.
don't live in Europe.
Yeah.
So basically, the Biscoff ginger-ish cookies,
Mhm.
all ground up finely, so that it's not quite the texture of peanut butter, not as smooth, but pretty smooth. And it's just a butter, we'll call it. It's amazing. It's amazing.
If you look it up by its European name, it would be called speculus.
Yes,
You might see it-
speculous.
Speculus with 2 O's. You might see it under that name. I love the Biscoff on a Biscoff, which is take a Biscoff cookie and put the Biscoff spread on it and eat it.
You know, I have moral issues with
I
that. It
love
just
the
doesn't seem
Biscoff
right.
cookies.
Well, that of all of the things for you to have issues
Yeah.
with.
I can't explain it, but I just
Yeah,
you know,
no, I want you to explain it.
I
Defend
can't.
yourself.
I can't. You're taking the dead remains of one thing and putting it on the living remains and eating the whole thing. I don't know. It makes no
That's-
sense.
You
But that's how my brain works.
you put candy in the microwave and call it salad.
It is.
But like, think about what you're doing to those poor candies. Like,
I know it makes no sense. I'm not trying to defend my logic
do
here.
you
I'm
ever
just
put gummy
saying-
bears in there?
Oh, I have.
Right, and so then you
They're
you,
not sentient.
but you inflate them and melt them.
No. Gummy bears don't inflate like marshmallows.
Yeah, some of them do.
Yeah,
have
the
you
ones I've
put the
tried.
gummy babies or the gummy people in your
No,
salad?
those gummy people were awful. Don't you
They-
remember? I
I
wouldn't eat
do
those.
remember.
The gummy families that were holding hands and you tore them apart by eating them, and then they
Yeah.
tasted
They
like death.
taste-
Yeah,
Oh my
oh,
God,
that
that
was-
tasted horrible.
That was the worst gummies we've had. So
Okay, yes,
back
you were
on
saying.
topic. Oh wait, actually,
Amazing how we got sidetracked.
Well, let's go back to what I was talking about, and then we can go back on topic. That sounds more fair to me.
Well, sure, whatever.
I have another peanut butter sandwich story.
Okay, but I was thinking if you did the Elvis,
So many
right?
peanut
So
butter
it
sandwich stories.
goes right. It goes butter, bread, peanut butter, banana, Nutella, bread, butter. Grill that thing.
That
would
sounds like a lot.
and then you just top it with powdered sugar.
Ooh.
So you may as well
for the
almost make it a
garnish.
Monte Cristo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, yeah, you could deep fry it if you have the equipment. Most people don't deep fry at home. I think.
Well, if you have
Just-
a thick fry pan like that. you
Yeah,
can.
I mean, you can have a cast iron pan and put a
Mhm.
lot of oil in it and flip it. It's not necessary, but it is, at that point, may as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a good sandwich.
Or you could
Yeah.
panini press it.
So I was telling someone today about, we've all had a peanut butter sandwich, but how about this? A peanut butter sandwich, but the bread is a Hershey bar.
Isn't that just
Amazing?
You put your
Yes,
chocolate
it
in my
is.
Peanut butter. And you
That's-
got your peanut butter. On
No.
my chocolate?
You have take the Hershey bar, the full size, break it in half, put peanut butter, and
I
just eat it like a
understand what you're
sandwich.
saying, but
Have you done that?
Of course I have.
And you've eaten the whole thing?
Of course I have.
Wow.
No.
And you're
You
here.
haven't?
Smooth
No.
or crunchy peanut butter?
I would go with crunchy, but dealer's choice.
Have you? This is a simple one.
Mhm.
Made a s'more and substituted just the regular chocolate bar for Reese's peanut butter cup.
I have not, but I need to do that.
Yeah.
That's on the bucket list.
So that is a bucket list. item.
Yes, it is. Definitely is.
Okay.
Europe
I've
and
never
that,
had.
man.
Have you had wine gummy candies?
Yeah, we've had wine gummies.
Warmed up wine gummy candies do sound good to me.
Yeah, and microwaving them to make them soft. That's a great idea.
So now
Oh,
we were gonna back to the Goldfish and the Scooby snacks. We were gonna play
Oh,
FMK
gosh.
with these.
Okay.
This is gonna be an interesting challenge.
This is okay. FMK. That is our game of frolic with,
marry, or-
or kill.
Our contestants today are
We have the vanilla cupcake, Goldfish grams. We have the s'more Goldfish grams, and we have the cinnamon graham cracker Scooby snacks. Ooh, this is a hard one.
I know.
Amy looks ready.
Ooh,
I'm going to kill the vanilla cupcake.
Wow, I figured you were going to kill the cinnamon because it would kill you.
yes.
No.
Okay.
Vanilla
She doesn't
cupcake's
know
just
about vendettas. at
Oh,
all, yeah.
so bland. It doesn't even taste
Mhm.
like vanilla frosting, which is one of my favorite go-tos.
Mhm.
It's just
How much is
there.
the most vanilla frosting you've ever had in one sitting?
Probably half a can when I was a teenager.
Okay.
Well, more than the one shot thing we chugged a while
Yeah,
back.
because when we
Sure.
had the competition to see who could finish a packet of frosting first, you did not win. I don't remember who won, but
You
it
I
was
think it
won.
was you.
I did. Was it me?
It
I
was
won
you.
that. Oh
It was
yeah.
you.
I said
Okay.
I'd
I
have
think
You
to
were,
you're
try.
I
right.
think, the only one that wanted to win that.
I'm going to marry the s'mores
Okay.
because there's so much you can do with that. If they're good as they are, if they're good by the handful, you could pour milk on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't see me getting tired of these.
Okay.
And that means I'm going to frolic with the Scooby snacks. I like them. I like the taste of cinnamon. It just doesn't like me, so I shouldn't make a long-term commitment with it because I don't want it. Well, cinnamon doesn't kill me. It just makes it
Yeah,
difficult to swallow
Yeah, it's fine.
and talk.
And you're gonna frolic with the one that makes you not be able to swallow. Okay.
That's
Interesting.
Afterwards.
Moving on.
That's what happens afterwards.
family
Okay.
podcast.
Okay.
Guys.
Yeah.
I don't even understand that.
No, I'm
No.
just making conversation. Okay, so I am going to marry. We're similar, Amy. I'm going to marry the s'more for exactly the same reason. It's not going to get boring. You can eat them alone, separately, mix and mash them together, put milk in them. I could even pour water in these and enjoy that, I'm sure. So I'm going to marry that, and we're going to have a happy life together.
That'd be good on ice cream too.
I am going to kill the graham cracker because it is
The which
I'm sorry, the vanilla cupcake Goldfish grams. There's just not a lot going on there. I can't frolic with that because it's just, lifeless and boring. So I'm going to have to kill that. I don't want to frolic with Scooby, though. But I guess I have to.
With the snack, not the dog.
Yeah, well, but Scooby's right there. Yeah. So I'm frolicking with the Scooby snacks. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
it is dangerously close
Oh.
to us having all three be the same.
All right, but not exact. So
But it's
something's
not-
different.
It's gonna be different.
All right, what do we got?
I'm gonna kill the vanilla cupcake
All right.
because boring. Even I can't deal with the sadness of their boringness.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
am going to frolic with the s'mores.
Okay. Okay. I
Because-
support that.
I really like them. I can just never get used to like the cereal weird marshmallows. There's something about their texture when they crunch in my teeth.
Mhm. It's
that
not like a
doesn't-
marshmallow. It's not. Yeah.
That would be good in hot chocolate
It just
too.
gives me all of those just like I get like
Ooh.
the not good chills.
Mhm. You could put
from that.
all of these in hot chocolate.
Well,
like
yeah.
all of
Yeah.
them.
But I meant the s'mores one specifically.
Mhm.
And so that means I am going to marry the Scooby Doos.
Okay.
Because
Ooby dooby doo.
at the end of the day, I really just want to be a good boy.
Yeah. See, for me, that would be a Scooby don't if I want to marry these because the taste just isn't there. They're too stale.
They're
Can't
not
do
stale,
that.
but they're a different texture than you're expecting.
Yeah, not stale. They're hard.
little
They are
thicker.
like a dog biscuit.
They're
So
a little
good
thicker,
job,
a little
Keebler.
crunchier.
Just toss me treats and I'll do whatever you want.
Wait, can you catch it? Can you catch it?
Nope.
And not
Well,
if you throw it at my shoulder, I can't.
Well,
It
yeah,
was
you
a
should
bad
have tried
toss.
harder. Well, it's a bad angle. All right. So, host
I
Amy.
think that's everything we had to cover today.
Yes,
This
Jerry,
has been
thank you
an
for joining
interest-
us.
This has been an interesting experience in live streaming
Yes.
and tasting.
Yes.
Yeah, this is an experiment this week. So thank you for everyone who joined us live, watching the replay, who are still listening to the audio. Hopefully, it hasn't been too different for you to still enjoy it.
Tell us what you think. Should we do this format again? Should we never do this again? Go back to the old way?
Yeah.
Call us 402 Yum Food.
Or just leave a comment here, or send us an email, or leave a note on our social media, any of our social media page. Foodscientist.net is where you can get the links to any of our stuff.
Amy's shooting us daggers for doing her job.
Nope, that's fine. I'm just okay.
I have a lot of sugar and energy right now, so
You do have a lot of sugar in you. So with that said,
Aw.
we're going to have to say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, whichever you did or doing.
Have a great week, everybody.
Yeah, take care, everyone. We love
Bye.
you.